Hello, this is Van Lem. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if it's not the first time. I'm happy to see you back. So today I'm gonna show you my drawing process of my Spiderverse sketchbook drawing. So I felt like doing a full page of sketchbook. I haven't drawn on paper in years. The last time I had the marker phase was in 2017, I think. And this is the only time in my whole life that I did the whole Inktober challenge from start to finish. Yeah, this one is very hard. I just can't. I always get behind and then I give up. So lately I've been thinking about drawing on paper again, especially with the AI stuff coming. That's very frustrating. So I thought, I need to brush up on my skills. I think that's the expression, right? So I thought I should practice more. So here you can see I'm sketching Miles from the movie Into the Spiderverse, which was a masterpiece in my opinion. I really liked it. I already thought the first one was amazing and I did not think it could get better. It was so good. I'm not gonna tell any spoilers, of course, because I know not everybody has time to go to the theater or the funds. So I will just say that it's very good, and I think everybody knows that since we're all pretty much obsessed. The internet is obsessed with this movie right now. So yeah, so recently I bought a new sketchbook because I didn't want to continue a half sketchbook from 2017. It's just, I needed a fresh start, like new year, new me, new sketchbook. Starting from scratch without the pressure of having it be perfect, because usually that's the reason why I give up on my sketchbooks, because I'm scared that one page will suck compared to the rest. But this time I'm not gonna put that pressure into me. I'm even gonna use different techniques that I never did before because I felt like it was cheating, but now I am removing that thought from my head because it's just different ways to do things. So I bought a sketchbook. I bought Ohuhu markers pack during the Prime weekend. So I got a bunch of pens for less than $1 each compared to Copics, which I used before, and now they're like almost $7 each. You can still see like a Copic like in the screen sometimes because some of my old ones, they still work, but I think I had to throw out like a third of my collection because they dried out or they just blend weird now. So anyways, the ohuhu, I love saying that word, it's just so weird, ohuhu. So those, I like them, especially for someone who's a beginner or trying to get back into it. Well, I consider myself a beginner in the marker stuff, yeah, because blending with that is much different than blending on digital. But I'm happy with how this drawing is going on. I was impressed. I thought that I would fail a few times before going something cool, but I'm very happy. And something that markers do different than digital is that they force me to make things brighter. When I draw with digital, I can just modify my colors all the time, and it seems that sometimes I'm scared to that things won't fit and it just ends up muddy, which doesn't really happen there because all the colors are so bright that the contrast is instantly very nice to look at, which is sometimes something I'm scared to do, like to go too far. But with this, as you can see, color from one to another, there's a big difference, so I'm very happy. So yeah, I colored with the markers. I tried to put some cool contrast lighting on the side, and then I filled the lines with some black markers. And near the end, when I'm pretty much done with an area, I use some color pencil and I tried to add a bit on top of it to add another layer of color. The texture is kind of different, but all blends well, all fits together. Still a baby with markers, so I'm learning. In here I was doing some like cross hatches thing because I was trying to make it look like it was on the reference picture, like with the little white dots. But I knew I couldn't really do the effect exactly as I wanted, so I just like faked my way through it, and then I added some white dots. I do what I can. But this drawing was super cool to do, very, very cool to do. And I went a bit too far with it, because initially I just wanted to do the head, and I'm like, hey, it looks cool, I'll just continue and I will layer on top of it, doesn't matter. So I was sketching the spider and drawing the spider. Like, I wasn't trying to make it that realistic, you know, just was just looking at the reference and going along with it, because it is my stress-free sketching session. No stress, only fun. And with the mentality that anything can be fixed, it doesn't matter. I will just like tape another piece on paper on top and draw on top of it if I have to. So the spider was there, was finishing putting some stuff, and my boy Miles is armless. And then do some shape of arm, which I will hide anyway because it's just awkward. Then some tracing of the lines, tracing of the spider. And then I wanted to add Gwen, but because the Miles took too much space, I thought, hey, I will just draw her on another page from an older sketchbook. I don't care, because I'll just take the page out. So I started to sketch her, and she was more challenging than him to do, because as you will see, well, on the picture I used, it's when she's like upside down. So we see her like this, but in reality she is like upside down with Miles in the scene where you're just chatting. So when you're upside down, your cheeks, they will lift, and also she has some light makeup. So the way I drew her, like, I made her look a bit Asian, which I wasn't trying to do. So it's been hard to fix it, especially on paper, because I don't want to erase 30 times and my paper just breaking. So I was trying, well, you can't see it there, but sometimes I would stop, I would take a picture and I would flip the picture like left to right to see what's wrong. And now at that point I was like, okay, like I did what I could, and then I started to color it. So yeah, so I started with some basic colors. Then some lips, blue eyes, trying to add some shadows. I really like her design. She is very cute and her outfit is very nice. She's very badass. She's one of my favorite characters in the show. Well, many others are. I like them all. And she was pretty fun to draw. I think I will draw her again another time, maybe in digital, so I can try to hide as many mistakes as I can, because paper isn't very forgiving, but it is very, very, very fun. I love using those markers, the way they blend, and you see the drawing shifting in front of you slowly, which is super cool. Like, I'm just putting some random lines and you can already see the colors of the hair just blending together. Then I add some lines in places I think would work to make it look like those hair are just going away. yeah, so then I was just continuing late. Yeah, some oh yeah, and soon you will see the part where I tried to add some shadow on top and I almost ruined my drawing. Very soon after the hoodie. Oh yeah, so that's it. I tried to add the mistake I made. I wanted to make like some subtle green light under her mouth, and it came out way too dark. And I'm like, no! And then I tried to soften it, but it wasn't working that well, and everything just came out very, very dark and wasn't blending as much as I was hoping. So I was like, what do I do? Didn't want to waste this drawing, I liked it. So I tried to balance it with other colors and lighter shades and just until it would work and just blend well together. At least like you can see under the lips it's starting to get paler with time because the colors, they will blend more and more together as it dries. And also like I went back with other colors to try. And then I thought, I will add some colored pencil and I will add some pink and try to smooth things. And also I wanted to give her some cute blush, so it works. So in the end, I was like, okay, it's not too bad. Like, she's cute finally. And then I add I do my favorite part, which is to add the lighting with the white gel pen. Super fun. And her cute freckles. She's very cute. Tried to detail a bit more the hoodie as I could. Yeah, so at that point I had done pretty much what I could to save the drawing, and it wasn't too bad. And I learned. And then I was like, okay, cool, let's do a cool contrast contour of my girl. But at that point I'm like, okay, I want to add her onto my other drawing. So I just decided to cut her. Cut the drawing, and then I will just glue her to the page. And it's gonna hide Miles' awkward arm that I drew. Because I didn't plan like the layout of the page. I'm just like, I'll draw a few characters and it's gonna be nice. And then I just drew them big all over the page with no space for anything else, like to look good together. So yeah, I'm just putting her there. And then I'm like, okay, I need to hide the other arm. And I'm tired, I want to go to bed. So I'm like, I will draw the spot. The bad guy of the movie. No spoilers. And so this man cow or man Dalmatian dog, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Dalmatian? In French it's Dalmatien. So that person who's very easy to draw, I just drew him in his fantastic self. And I will also cut out the image and just put it there. And at the point, like with all the drawings together, I liked more and more the drawing, but the star of that drawing is Miles. And I'm very happy. It came out very, very good. Well, to me, I'm very happy. And then I wanted to fill the white spaces. That was a bit boring, so I wrote some stuff. And the cute little sparkles I like to add sometimes in my art. So that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it and want to see more of that kind of content, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments which characters you would like to see next. So I wish you a very good day, good night, and I will see you soon. Bye!